What's going on, guys? In today's video, I'm going to be showing you a new derivatives platform on Arbitrum. It's called Mycelium Perpetual Swaps. If you don't know what that means, it's basically a tool that lets you bet on whether the price of something is going to go up or down. Right now, I'm going to close and take some profits on a bet I made earlier. Down here, as you can see, I put in $64 and I longed it by 25x. And now the price of Ethereum went up and I made 100%. So I made about $64 on it. I'm gonna close this trade and then I'm gonna explain exactly what I did. So let's close it, let's take our profits. And because everything is on Arbitrum, this app, the gas fees are a lot cheaper. Anyways, I'm gonna explain to you what I just did. So if you don't know what a perpetual swap is, like I said, basically it's the ability to bet on whether the price of a coin is gonna go up or down in the future. Usually this is only offered on exchanges like KuCoin or Binance, or basically most exchanges. If you don't have access to those because of the country you're in or because of other reasons, then this is a really good alternative. Let me show you guys how it's used. On the right here, you can see you have three options. So you have the ability to long, short, or swap. This is just swapping tokens, so it's not really relevant. But these two options, shorting and longing, are what you're going to be making money with. So if you long a coin, and these are the options available, so you can long Ethereum, Bitcoin, Chainlink, and a few others. I mainly stick to Ethereum because it's a lot more predictable. But if you want to long Ethereum because you think it's going to go up in price, then basically you would just put in your money. You can put in Ethereum to bet long on Ethereum, right? So you can go like 0.2 ETH, which is $35, and you can look at the chart to help you decide. So that's the 1 minute chart. This is the chart every 5 minutes, and then this is like the every hour chart. I personally think it's gonna go down. So let's put a bet of 50 USDC that the price is gonna go down. And this is the leverage slider. This is where you can have a lot of fun. So if you don't understand leverage, start very small with this. Basically, leverage is, it lets you multiply your money. So if I have $50 and I use 10x leverage right here, I can type in 10. It's gonna let me trade as if I had 500 US dollars. And then same thing, if you do 20x, it's gonna let you trade as if you had $1,000, and you get the point. If you had like $500 and you did 20x leverage, then you could trade as if you had $10,000. You can see where this can be pretty lucrative depending on how much you do it with, but it's also a lot riskier because you can get liquidated at an earlier price point. If it's your first time doing leverage, start very small with a small amount of whatever your trading amount is. Start very small just so you can get an idea of what it does. So yeah, we're gonna place a bet here that it's gonna go down. I'm gonna do 50 bucks. I'm gonna do 10x leverage, and below here you can see there are some conditions. I'm not gonna get too much into this, but basically a stop loss is if you're wrong and the price, because this is a short, if I'm wrong and the price starts to go up, which is the opposite of my bet, then I can make a stop loss so that it stops if I hit a certain amount. So if I'm wrong by 25%, if it goes up 25%, then it's gonna cancel and sell it off for me so I don't lose too much. Or I can be wrong by 75%. It goes up 75%, it'll do a stop loss for me. If you don't set this, it'll hold your position until it goes 100%. So if you'll get completely wiped if you don't have this. So it's good to have a number here and your take profit. So if you are correct and it starts to go down, you can take your profit when you make 10% profits, 50% profits, etc. And then at the bottom here, it kind of shows you what your, sorry for the background noise. At the bottom here, it'll show you what your numbers would break down to. So there's a fee that you pay to the website for using it. And then there's also your leverage fees as well. So make sure you look into that. So I think it's gonna go down just off my gut instinct. And it looks like it's going down. So we're gonna place this. We're gonna do a short on ETH. We're gonna short it. You can read all the numbers here. So we're using $50 worth of collateral. We're using 10x leverage. The fees are 44 cents. Entry price is gonna be this. You can confirm that. That's how much the position I have is worth. It's worth $500. It's $50 worth of collateral, and this is the price I got in at $17.58. So if it continues to go down, then I will be in profit because I made a short. Liquidation price, this is basically if the price goes up and actually hits $1,914, then I will get wiped. My position will go to zero because I was wrong. You can do a lot of chart analysis for this. or you can just kind of do some gut trading. There's another option here as well where you can have a limit order. If you want to short it, you can do 50 bucks. You can decide to use leverage or not. And then this part, because you're on limit, you're gonna have the option of putting a price. So you can put that once Ethereum goes to $1,800, then you will have a $50 short. If Ethereum goes to $1,800, then it'll place the $50 short for you. You can create that, confirm all the details, and then set that so that it goes off automatically. Same thing you can do with long. You would just go to limit. So you could do $50, and you can put it so that if Ethereum goes to like $1,700, then you buy $50 worth, and it'll create a long for you. These are limit orders, but if you don't want to wait until it hits a price, then you just go to market and do all the other stuff I told you. There's one more thing you can do as well. Under close, I can trigger so that my full position closes once Ethereum goes to like $1,700. Because I'm in a short position, I would be in profit, and if it went to $1,700, I would make 31%, and that would be $15 because my entire position was only 50. So yeah, you can create that order if you want, or you can just decide to close it manually, so you can stare at the charts all day. But yeah, that's basically how it works. This is on the Arbitrum chain. Make sure you're on Arbitrum and port over some Ethereum into Arbitrum so that you can start doing this stuff. There's also staking, which I haven't used it. I don't really like staking anymore. Also, if you guys want to use my referral link, I'll have it in the description. You get a 10% discount when you do some trading on there. And there's a bunch of stats you can look at as well. This is one of the websites I use, but there's also another one called gmx.io, which is a little more advanced. It's better if you're doing like higher trades, like bigger volume with more money. But it's the same thing, right? So you can short or long certain coins. You have the limit option. You can set triggers. You can do swaps. I like Mycelium though because it's a little less on the fees, and I typically don't do large amounts anyways. But you can use either of these. They're both good. I'll have links to the referrals for both of them. They're both also on Arbitrum. So if you guys don't know how to get into Arbitrum or want a video on that, then I can explain it too. But yeah, thanks for watching. This is a really easy way to kind of profit on the big upswings in the price, and even if it goes down, then you can just kind of place longs or shorts, and instead of buying the coins themselves, and just apply leverage. So if you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up. You can always message me on Twitter if you have any questions, and follow me on TikTok. Thanks for watching.